Yo, what up? It's Roger from the Master Gorilla Podcast. We did it first. They did it worse. We're back with a brand new episode. I'm stoked on this one. We got a legend in the Master Gorilla office. The first artist on the pod to rip a heater live on air. Jaydes. What's up, bro?
What the fuck is up?
How's it going over there? I see you got the Newports. They're not 100s. Or are they 100s?
Nah, I couldn't find the hundreds.
Couldn't find the 100s.
They don't got them in LA. They don't got the fucking menthol ones.
I think, I'm pretty sure Newports and menthols are like banned in LA.
Yeah,
All the flavors are banned.
literally. I was looking everywhere. I couldn't find it.
What happened to this damn country?
Right?
If you can't smoke Port 100s, I don't want to be alive.
You already know. Got the Angels ports on the way.
Ooh, that's fucking,
Got some ports.
that's insane. And we got your boy right next to you.
Mega skeleton.
Shout out to him. Supporting, tearing through the pack with you. Bro, I hit you up in, I don't know, like 2022 maybe?
Type shit.
I didn't realize you're only 18 now.
Yeah.
Like you just
Yeah, me
turned
when
18.
I was like, what, 16?
Yeah.
16.
You're such a prolific artist. I'm so excited for this one. I feel like there's so much lore to get into. I would love to start from the beginning and kind of peel through your story.
Surely. Let's do it.
From Broward County. Is that where
Yeah.
you like lived your whole life?
Damn near, yo. It's rough out there. Some niggas will really do that shit for a Balenciaga belt, bro. Like, niggas will really, like, rob your shit, kill your shit out there. But, shit's tough, bro. It's gonna be looking like a GTA 6 server in a little second, bro.
Dude.
Honestly.
Are you excited about like Grand Theft Auto is about to be all about your hometown, or are you like
Yeah, dude,
sketched
that's gonna
out?
be fucking sick, bro. I can't wait for that shit, bro. As soon as that shit drops, bro, I'm gonna be grinding it. But Florida's nice, bro. I'm definitely planning out a lot of like acoustic shows and like small, like passionate one-to-one venues. Get my fans out there. It's a lot of love.
So you're only 18 now.
Yes, sir.
You started making music when you were 16. Is that right?
I don't know. I think I started when I was like 14, just fucking around on like Audacity and shit. But I think that was it.
So like, how does that start? Why do you make the leap into that?
I don't know. I listened to a lot of music and I felt like I had to get a lot off my chest. So that definitely kickstarted like the recording shit. I was like listening to a lot of X at the time in like 2018, 2019. So like I really got that like taste of like what a diverse artist is supposed to be like, you know.
And he's from your area.
Definitely,
And
yeah. Yeah.
you see this artist exploding all over the world.
All over the place, bro. I was just watching his fucking fight videos in the car, bro.
Yeah. Dude,
Waking up in like 6th grade listening to this nigga's music all the time, bro. Legend.
insane. Was that where you listening to other sorts of music, or was that kind of like your first like?
Yeah, in like 5th grade, 6th grade, I was listening to a lot of Lucky.
Oh shit! Sick.
Yeah, I was on that shit early.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And then
Before that, I was listening to a lot of like rock shit. So like, I don't want to say Pierce the Veil because Pierce the Veil is pretty fucking lame, bro. But like, Falling in Reverse, My Chemical Romance, like old My Chemical Romance, like Helena days back then. Like,
Yeah.
Old 2000s rock, bro. I was on all that shit because of my sisters, bro. My sisters, shout out my sisters, bro. Like, they put me onto that emo shit at a really young age. I was like 7.
I would imagine if they were into that music, they were probably like Warped Tour, hitting all those shows.
They hit Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
so
fuck
sick.
with that shit heavy.
So you have 2 older sisters.
Yeah, 2 older sisters.
And what are they up to now?
Doing their own shit, bro. Just going crazy. Doing their own shit to the fullest of their ability, you know? Like, making sure what they do is valid.
Nice. And I read online or saw in an interview or wherever it was, is that your dad at one point was making R&B music.
Long ass time ago, yeah.
Like, is that before you were born or when you were a kid? Or
Before I was born.
And when you say that, is it like him in the studio recording
No,
music, or
not
it's like
even,
him
like-
at a bar
Like,
singing?
I'm pretty sure he was signed to like a record label and
Oh,
some
shit.
Like, he was with a R&B group or something. So like, you know, the vocals run in my family type shit.
Huh. Wow, that's crazy. And what about your mom? Was like she
She was
into
actually
music?
a prima ballerina So like
Whoa.
she did like a lot of dance shit
Wow.
in New York.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, dude, you come from a crazy fucking family.
Yeah, pretty weird background.
Yeah.
Pretty weird background.
So you start making music because you're inspired by all this stuff that you're listening to, and you have a lot of shit to get out.
Yeah.
You said like maybe you were even like 14 or 15.
Yeah.
What was school like for you at that point where you were like, I'm going to go home and just let loose? Like, was school hard for you?
I don't know. Like, when I was first starting, I was looking at menace, bro. Like, I would just do random shit in school, like get caught up, strike cars, fucking beat people up in the bathrooms every day, bro. Fight every day, slap box every day, bro. Get kicked out of class, all that shit. I got fucking put out of school multiple times. So that school shit wasn't really for me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's for a lot of kids.
Yeah.
So like, I also read that at one point you left school. Like, how old were you when you left school?
Yeah, I think 16 when I left school because shit got really weird for me. Like the fan interaction started being really weird because I'm like pretty like antisocial. So like them walking up to me on some shit like, oh bro, I really fuck with your shit, not being able to pronounce my name properly and shit. Like it was different. It was really different. And like, I didn't really like it at first. I didn't like the added attention, like the extra attention, because like I used to not even like post my face shit. Like I don't really fuck with that like added attention. Now that I'm getting to a point where I need my music out, I gotta do what I gotta do. You know, like I still don't like this shit to this day, bro. I fucking hate cameras.
We got about 14 of them pointing at you right now. And in this era, your name wasn't Jaydes. It was Evils.
Yeah.
So where did that name come from, and what did it mean to you?
Fuck, that's a crazy question. Always like misspelling of shit because I used to listen to like a lot of death metal bands and shit like that. So fucking deathcore and all that shit really put me onto the Evils wave. I was listening to a lot of like Plug and like old shit, bro, like SoundCloud classics. Shit's dead now, but like,
what do you consider SoundCloud classics? Because
that's a good question.
That was like my era.
Yeah, 2016 era, fucking Smoke Perp, Pump, X, Ski Mask, all them niggas that went up at the same time, bro. Like the South by Southwest shit, X, like all them niggas really defined what SoundCloud rap is today, bro. Even though the community's weird as fuck now and like it's hella parasocial. Like, them niggas understood that shit to a different level and were able to calculate their decisions based on how the fans reacted.
Yeah, dude, that was an incredible time. Because it was also, and I've probably said this a trillion times on the podcast, and I sound like an old head now, but like, that was like my era that I was like coming up in and throwing shows and had the blog and whatever. And it was our own like ecosystem. Labels didn't fucking care. They didn't know who they were at that time. No show promoters wanted to throw their shows. So it was like Mascarilla, Lyrical Lemonade, No Jumper, Deli Chiefers, Internet Hippie. It was just like this whole scene around it. It was like our thing. And it was so fucking cool.
I think I remember some of that.
Yeah. A Quiet Cam over here. He did a lot of first SoundCloud interviews with like Lil Peep and that whole side of things.
For sure.
But if my SoundCloud surfing is correct, I'm sure you got rid of a lot of the music. It seems like, so you're into all this kind of like I don't know exactly what genre to call it, but it's definitely like harder rap. But your like first
old
songs,
trap shit, bro, like Fawny, fucking just the Zandau wave of music, bro. Like that's what I was on.
But like your first songs, as far as I can scroll back, and you might have removed like your first uploads, they're more like a plug and be.
Something like that. Yeah, just like basic like SoundCloud rap, bro.
Yeah.
That's the era that I started. So like that was SoundCloud rap for me. It was really mostly plug and not plug and beat. Like I used to make like drug shit. Like,
And so when you were first making songs and recording them and uploading them to SoundCloud and starting an Instagram, was the goal, I want this to be something for myself? Or
at first I was just doing it for me. Like I wanted to listen to the music that I wanted to put out. You know, like I felt like some people weren't making, the people on the radio weren't making the music that I wanted to hear. So like after X died, I got to a point where I was like, I'm not gonna like music anymore unless I'm making it, you know.
Wow.
So,
And my understanding is that you started recording music in 2020 during the pandemic.
2019.
So like right before the pandemic,
Yeah.
and then like you locked in during lockdown, essentially.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was that more of like, because I also read that you were playing a lot of soccer. Was that when you were younger?
Yeah, I used to play sports. I felt like a meal ticket to my family because of like how active they were in the sports, bro. But like I just gave that shit up because I wasn't feeling it anymore and just let the music shit rip on a whole new wave now.
Did you enjoy soccer at any point, or was it always added pressure from your
I'll
family?
still watch it to the day, especially like if I'm in like a fucking foreign country, bro. Catch me at a soccer game or something like that, bro. It's not really my main interest these days. Like I'm into like a lot of other things. Definitely like playing a lot of guitar recently, and I'm just like, you know how it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you following like the American Soccer League at all? Because I know obviously in Florida
American
right now
Soccer
you guys
League?
got the goat over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
we got Inter Miami over here. Like I'm gonna pop out to a few games for sure.
We're actually speaking right before we started filming, is like 2020, one of the first songs that's still on your SoundCloud is 27 with Rio Vaz. Like, how did you start meeting people like outside of
Just on
your
the
area?
internet. Like me and Rio were in like group chats together and shit. We were mad cool. Long ass time ago, 2019 era.
Yeah.
One day I asked this nigga, I was like, yo, the red button on my fucking FL is not working, bro. How do you record? And he was like, yo, let me show you type shit. And he put me on, bro. He put me on.
That's so sick. He's a great guy. He's so nice. Yeah, like I had him on the podcast. He's worked with a few artists that I work with. He's a fucking great guy. Do you have any favorite songs from that era, or do you kind of look back on it like I was just starting, I didn't know what I was doing?
I don't
it's
even
not
listen
who
to
I am.
that same type of music anymore.
Yeah.
Real talk. Like I used to listen to like a bunch of different types of music and like kind of like shuffle them all up, but now I'm like really locked in on one wave of music, you know, like 80s, 90s punk, like real like hardcore shit. Shout out Gigi Allen.
Legend. Real sicko. Goat.
Yeah, bad guy.
He's a goat. So
Bad
sick.
guy.
I mean, I don't. Anyway, okay, so going through the history, it's 2021, Lil Tecca, you link up, you're in his crew, First Class Angels. Is this right?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
I don't know. Shit just be happening. Tana was fucking with me. That's it. Tecca was fucking with me.
What?
Fucking Pasto.
Yeah.
He was in that bitch.
Damn, dude, fucking shout out him. What is happening? So we're kind of like skipping through the years at this point.
Yeah.
So now it's 2021. Okay. You have like a huge artist. You reach out to you. You're in his crew. What's happening in your life outside of that? Is your family aware you're making music?
I didn't
Are they
tell
excited for
anybody
you?
about my music. Like I literally didn't tell anybody about my music until that shit got like 10K monthly listeners on Spotify, and then I told my mom. So I didn't tell anybody, bro. Like I wanted it to be like a low key thing. I wasn't expecting to be like anything compared to what I am today, and the fans have like really put me on that pedestal.
Were they proud of you? Were they concerned?
I mean, my mom was pretty concerned about the stuff that I was talking about, and she still is to this day, honestly. But like she's learned to support like what I do and like accept my freedom of speech and like accept my expression, really.
What do you look back on from that era? Okay, now you're working with like a larger artist in the scene. Is there like a song that you uploaded or a project or something that happened or someone reposted you? Is there one catalyst moment where you're like, oh, this is actually working for me?
I probably didn't start thinking that it was working until Ghetto Cupid, honestly. I didn't take the shit serious until Ghetto Cupid. That shit
was like
was a joke to me until Ghetto Cupid, really.
It's like way further down the line.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Got into a lot of legal issues after Ghetto Cupid. I was able to really like understand that this is what I wanted to do with my life, you know, because like if you want to do something with your life, all you got to do is make it a point A to a point B, you know, like do what you need to do to get there, you know.
And the legal issues, I would assume you're referring to the mugshot that's online.
Yeah, that's one of them, bro.
Is that something you've ever explained or you want to explain, or?
I mean, yeah, I got locked up for some Xanax and some Zol, like some 6 ounces of Zol and some shit like happened that bitch. Got out pretty quick, thankfully, like legal team shit, but hopefully I'm not gonna be getting into no legal issues and shit like that. I've been trying to stay out of all that trouble, you know, like keep my I don't know. Yeah, just stay out of that trouble because like it's really easy to get caught in that shit, like extremely easy, especially like when it comes to the people that you're around, trusting the people that you're around because it's all about your circle.
Were you in New York when that happened, or is that
no? I was in Florida. I was in Miami when that happened.
Yeah. Got it. You are such a prolific artist. You have so much going on. When does the like archive accounts come into play? Because I was trying to figure it out and I couldn't put my finger on it. Like, so I mean, I guess everyone listening is going to know what it is, but for anyone who doesn't know what it is, it's essentially an archive account is like a Finsta for Instagram where you post things that you don't want to share with your greater friends or whatever on a separate account. You have an entire web of these things, but I think like the like series of songs, like entry series on an archive, were those ever on your main? Can you just explain what the fuck is happening?
I can go ahead and explain that shit. So like, my archive account used to be where I would like experiment on different types of music because like I would try not to keep my fans in a box of like listening to the same genre over and over again because that shit gets repetitive and boring as fuck. So like I would make archive accounts and post like guitar shit, anything that was different than what I was posting, piano shit, like literally anything that was different than what I was posting. And that entry shit started like just me being really like fucking depressed and suicidal, bro, and just laying it down fucking guitar tracks. Now it's a lot more defined and I'm doing a lot more of my own stuff. I'm playing with a band and like all my shit is like handmade live instruments, shit like that.
Is there any thought now, or was there any thought of like, oh, these songs have hundreds of thousands of plays? Like I think entry 4 has millions and millions of plays. I'm going to put it on my main Spotify, or is it just in your mind, just completely separate?
Actually, the leak pages make it really hard for me to put my shit on Spotify because like as soon as they hear that shit, they want to put it out on their Spotify so they can listen to it on streaming platforms. My bad.
Right. Yeah.
And yeah, that shit's really annoying because like I'm not able to put my like good music up because of that shit, and it's kind of your fault for that shit. But like it's totally fine.
How can we stop this issue?
I mean,
what can we ask the fans of to make sure that all of your best songs are in one spot?
Hey, Rapids is the main league page. Them niggas post my shit every single day, like active as fuck. So like, listen to Rapids on SoundCloud if you're not trying to listen to the main catalog, and then don't post my music on distribution platforms because that shit's annoying as fuck. I won't be able to put it out.
Yeah. That's an insane thing. It's like one thing maybe to put on SoundCloud, but then when like you're actually uploading and I guess making money on Spotify, it's like, what is happening? Like, how does anyone think this is okay? Those goddamn fans, bro. You have a cult fan base. It's, you know, it's like good, bad, all in the same, I guess. We're kind of skipping around, but as we're on the archive tip, you have side projects. Mandy, is that a side project of yours?
Mandy Skeleton, real goth angel shit, bro. You're so goddamn pathetic.
So what is that?
It's a collective that me and this nigga made, and we going like worldwide with this shit, bro. We about to be playing live instruments for y'all. And fucking when Warped Tour comes back, bro, we're gonna be on Warped Tour. Fucking whole bunch of shit. Europe dates, US dates. We just like seeking retribution and death in our music and pushing to the masses.
Wow. So, did you recently remove the Mandy music? I saw a comment that it's gone.
I don't know. I didn't take it down. Like, if anything does get taken down, it's like because of the site. Fuck the site. Don't fuck the artist.
Do you run all of them yourself, or is it like?
It was only one page. It was the archive page and Mandy. That's it. Like, I run that bitch.
Got it.
Yeah.
So to clarify, Mandy's just a completely separate side project.
Yeah, it's kind of I don't know, bro. It's kind of like linked to my personality disorder, and I put a lot of like my heartfelt, emotional music out on Mandy, like downer music. That shit. If you want to listen to downer music, bro, you're gonna listen to Mandy and Skeleton. You feel me? Like we're the only ones that are like really putting our true emotion in this bitch. And like, if you want to know what I think about all like the fucking like clones that copy vocal cadences and steal tags and beats, bro. That shit's butt, bro. Quit. We not trying to hear that shit. For real, for real.
So is it like for your main project, you have like a separate set of influences and like something you're trying to go for, and then on this side project, is there like another set of influences? Like,
I mean, I could just think of anybody that played acoustic guitar, bro. Elliott Smith, Alex G.
I have it in my notes.
I don't want to be anything like them, bro,
Yeah.
but they were great for their time.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're for sure this might anger some rock fans, but you're like this generation's version of that
type shit.
Yeah, 1,000%. I truly believe that. You touched on your personality disorder. What's happening there?
Just going through the dysmorphia and like letting all your truest thoughts out on both sides of your mind, you know? That's what I feel about that. Like just opening your like magnum opus and shit and like really expressing yourself to the fullest extent.
And it sounds like, obviously, I mean, you're only 18. You're still so young, but you already have such a grasp on who you are. When you were in fights in school, when you were younger, I would imagine you had these issues, but I would again imagine you couldn't fully process what was happening.
I mean, I was a kid, bro. When you're a kid, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to do dumb shit all day, bro. I promote the dumb shit, do the dumb shit. That's just going to just like make you understand things a lot better, you know?
You got to live life.
Yeah.
Life isn't like a fucking perfect thing. You need to make mistakes. You need to learn. You got to grow. Is music the only outlet that you have, or is there like anything else in your life that you enjoy that you can release
Writing,
a lot of this?
Playing guitar, skating. That's really it. That's it. I care about fashion. I care about like designing. I draw out a lot of my own clothes, and I'm starting on my one-on-one pieces.
Fuck yeah.
Goisha should go up.
Are you like skating, or what's the
I'm
vibe?
all right, bro. Like, I'm kickflip ass type shit, you know? Like, I'm not doing like varials and like fucking crazy shit, like fucking tray flips and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, if you might see me at the skate park and shit, like, definitely say what's up. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Do you have any favorite, like, I don't know, skaters or skate brands or skate videos
Yuto
that you grew up
Hirogami,
on?
fucking
legend.
What is it? Shaun White.
Dude, Shaun White's my guy, of course.
Fucking, I mean, Naja is just the craziest skater. Like, honestly, like Naja is probably the craziest skater in that whole scene.
Yeah.
But like, I'm excited to see like the new generation of skaters. You know, like,
dude, I just saw this video. Tony Hawk shared it. It's like, I don't know how old the kid is. He can't be older than 10. He did 3 900s in a row on the vert bike.
Sick.
It's like, what is happening, dude? And like, now that it's in the Olympics, and there's just going to be like skating from fucking birth now and just be crazy.
Kids are raw, bro. Like them little Japanese kids that sit in their room and fucking kickflip all day, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Insane. Fucking crazy. So you mentioned that in 2023, Ghetto Cupid came out, and that was like your first, like, oh, this is real.
Yeah.
What was it about that project?
The diversity
or the moment?
And like the quality of the music, because that shit was all self-produced. Played Rose on guitar, blah blah blah. Like,
so at what point did you learn to play the guitar?
I picked it up when I was 7 years old, and then I stopped playing that shit because my sister played, and I would just listen to her play all the time. So I picked it back up maybe like a year ago, and like I'm shit now. I'm nowhere like how I was before or anything like that. Like, I'm not even a good guitarist, but like, as long as I keep playing, the music is just gonna keep getting better and better. So like, if you're there to hear that, you're there to hear that.
What's like your current setup? Like, do you have like quiver of like a few electric guitars and then acoustic guitars, or just like one acoustic guitar? Like what's
Yeah, I got this
what are you
white
working
Flying V, this Jackson, bro. If you know, you know. I got this fucking new pink guitar that I just got over here. Shit's valid as fuck. That's the setup right now. And then I got my acoustic. It's all recorded into the mic or into like the interface.
So sick.
Yeah.
How did you learn to like record yourself? You said that you were using Ableton when you were
No,
super
not
young.
Ableton. Fucking Audacity.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that shit's ass.
Like what? How did you land there, and how did you figure it out?
Fucking YouTube, bro. Nah, niggas know the era of time I'm talking about, but like niggas wanted to make music on YouTube, and this is when like 2016 SoundCloud era mumble rap shit was going up, and like niggas wanted to make music on YouTube, so like they just dropped tutorials and shit. I was like, fuck it, bet I'm gonna start doing this shit.
So crazy. Like everything is just self-taught.
Yeah, snowball fucking mic, bro. You did that shit on a USB mic.
They got to put the snowball in like a museum. Every artist I speak to is like, I started on the snowball
Type shit.
We got to get that in a museum somewhere.
Yeah,
It
shit,
has
$20,
launched a lot
bro.
of careers.
$20.
Crazy. And do you enjoy? Are you recording like in real studios at this point?
Sometimes, like especially when we do live instruments, like with the drums and bass and guitar, like we go in the studio or do that shit in the garage.
Do you enjoy like a quote unquote real studio, or do you like being in your room?
Yo, I do that shit from home all the time, all the time, bro. I would much rather be like in my fucking boxers making music than like having to like go to a studio and like set shit up with the engineer. Just do that shit from home and just do that shit like whenever you want.
So are you still in Florida?
Yeah, I'm still in Florida.
And are you living with your parents still, or you have your own spot?
No, I got my own spot.
Sick. Hell yeah. What's like your favorite part of like it being an adult now and having your own spot?
I guess the freedom, bro. I can get SIGs now.
Like, is the SIG age in Florida?
The store and shit.
So the SIG age in Florida is 18.
I think so. It's 18 and 21. It depends at like the shop that you go to.
I mean, yeah, you can just your local spot will sell you. Yeah, dude. Like I think I was like 14, buying beer from like a Subway that was also a deli.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's like you just gotta find your spot. You're in LA. You're traveling a bit more. Do you enjoy this? Like, do you like the level of success that you've reached? Or
yeah, bro, you can't not like success, bro. Like, be so for real. I mean, I care about the amenities that it brings, bro, and like the faces that I get to meet. I love meeting my fans, bro. Like at these passionate ass shows, bro, like those 1-to-1 ass shows, I'm gonna be meeting y'all and talking to y'all. Like I'm trying to drop the parasocialness, bro, because like that shit's
yeah.
But
like you don't post a lot on Instagram.
Yeah.
You're for sure like a enigma of an artist has all these alt accounts and stuff. And it's very authentic because a lot of the times, I mean, just from meeting you for an hour, it's like, it's real. Like it is who you are. It's not like this act, like I'm going to be mysterious. I
hate that shit, bro. I'm going to address that shit right now,
Please.
bro. I'm not trying to be mysterious, bro. I'm fucking quiet. I'm finna just say that right now. Like, that shit's annoying.
I can attest to that even in this short time. There are some artists I meet, you can see they're putting on a character, whatever. You are incredibly who you are. I can just feel it vibrating through you. But as you grow and you have these crazy fans, are you gonna like put yourself out there more, or is it?
I want to be a fucking superstar, global superstar, bro. Like, I want to be the next fucking Johnny Rotten. You know what I mean? Like, I want to take this shit as far as it humanly can go before it all ends.
Why do you think your fans are so passionate? You have a crazy cult fan base. What do you think the reasoning there is?
I think it's because like niggas could listen into me and like do anything. Like smoke to my music, fucking just be in school to my music, to be like whatever you want, bro. Selling drugs, fucking smoking crack. It could be anything. I got a lot of fucking music.
Yeah. There's a lot of vibes out there. What's like an everyday in your life look like? Like from when you wake up?
I don't do shit. It's really like unentertaining. I watch TV all day.
What are some shows you're watching?
Fuck the shows, man. Right now, I'm just watching Hannah Montana and fucking Foster's. Yeah.
You're doing the full series rewatch of Hannah Montana.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure there were. We need the Jaydes cover of that song ASAP.
That'd be sick.
I mean, I'm sure you're gonna I would say you'll meet Miley Cyrus in the next minimum 8 months. You're gonna run into her.
I want that.
Is that your all-time famous crush, or is it just purely on the entertainment?
Bro, I could list out a few,
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna do that yet. I'm gonna wait till I get a little older, so it's perfect timing. Meet y'all at the Grammys.
No, Grammys I give a year and a half.
No way.
Are you saying it's going to be longer or shorter? At Best New Artist Grammys, I can see it. So you wake up, you watch Hannah Montana. Are you playing video games? Are you doing anything? Are you going for walks?
Me and this nigga be on CSGO sometimes.
Nice. Is recording music an everyday thing for you, or is it
almost every day? Yeah. Maybe not every single day because I get caught up doing other shit, but whenever I want, it's a whenever I want type of thing.
And still, you have a setup in the
crib, yeah.
In the crib. What are you recording on now? I would imagine it's not the Snowball.
Nah, I just got a Newman or some shit.
Yeah, that's the standard. Sick. Is there anything you miss from? I mean, you're so young still, but is there anything you miss from when you first started?
Yeah, shit used to be a lot more exciting. I don't know if you agree with that, bro, but shit used to be a lot more exciting when you're smaller, right?
I feel like it is what you make it.
Yeah, facts. True that.
I love that the one thing that we hear from his mouth is so profound. It is what you make it. Sitting there, I can't see his eyes, got the hat down, just dropped some fucking knowledge on us. This dude's a legend. So sick. Now in this current era, you're traveling around, you have your own spot. What are some of the things that you don't like about it?
Sometimes I don't like the added attention. That's why I stay inside and don't do anything all day, the people that understand that lifestyle,
Mm-hmm. Is it hard to make friends now that you're famous?
Yeah, because you never know if they're using you.
Yeah.
People just have their own agendas, That's why, you got to be careful about the people that you're around.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you finding it easier or harder to work with other artists, so maybe you're not even working with other artists?
I don't even want to, honestly.
Yeah.
I work with my truest homies.
Are there any I would imagine there has to be super famous artists that have hit you up and been like, dude, I want you on this song or something
Yeah, I'm not finna leak, bro, but it's been crazy shit.
Yeah. Okay, so you're prepping a tour. Is there going to be a new project coming out? What's the next?
Count Up Dracula on the way. Straight punk. If you listen to that shit, your ears will bleed, and you'll fuck with it.
What do you want, the live show to look like in your head?
Insane. You really want to know, yo, niggas getting kicked on the stage, niggas getting punched on the stage, bro. Self-mutilation, people fighting, screaming, yelling. I want my fans ripping off their heads and fucking passing out. Truly.
Let me know when that happens here, because I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready.
Nah, you'll pop out.
I want to get kicked on stage.
Taco Bell.
In the Taco Bell. What's the process been like of record labels hitting you up all the time, and it went from recording in your bedroom?
It's been the same for years. It's same shit.
Yeah. Is that kind of just more of a means to an end of you want to be a huge superstar and it's just where it's going, or do you have any specific viewpoints on labels and stuff like that?
I don't really. I could really care less about that side of music. I care about the expression.
Yeah. Sick. So you're playing with a live band, a drummer, are like you gonna be playing the guitar on stage?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Not for all of them. Some of them I'm gonna just be screaming my lungs out. Real frontman shit.
Fuck
But
yeah.
most of them finna have guitar in it.
And you mentioned that like you're into fashion and clothes. Like what are some of like your influences there or like favorite
2009
brands?
runway fucking number 9, bro. If you're on that shit, you're on that shit. Shout out my stylist, Lucky. Fucking love his death.
Like, are you just like scoping out Greld or eBay or
Yeah, all that shit. All over the internet for whatever I want.
have you ever been to Japan?
No, I want to though.
Yeah, I feel like you got to go.
We gotta kick it there.
Yeah, dude. You would. That's your world over there. What do you look at when you're like putting together an outfit? Is it just like here's the clothes that are on the
Proportions, bro.
ground?
It's all about the proportions.
What does that mean?
Right. Like the proportion of your clothes. Like if you want your look to be like baggy, put big top, big bottom. You want your look to look like a little like fitted top, big bottom, or tight bottoms, or whatever you want. Like you just got to look at clothes by the proportion, really. And like if you really like that shit, you're gonna wear it. Like I hate people that wear clothes that like they don't really like and like they don't really express who they are. You know.
Yeah, I feel like you see people wearing clothes and you can just tell they're not fully comfortable in them.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why? Just wear what makes you happy and feel confident.
True that. Yeah. I have on a fucking skirt right now, a denim skirt.
It's
Shout
fire.
out Lucky.
It's fire. And I would imagine that's just like a random thrift store vintage, or is that a brand that I don't even know about?
Nah, it's a stylist you don't even know about, designer that you don't even know about. She's doing her own shit, bro. I'm finna be walking for her soon.
Fuck yeah. That's so
bro.
fire.
I used to dress really different. Like growing up, like it was really hard being different because it wasn't fun being different. Like kids would be on your dick for that shit, calling you all that shit, man.
Yep.
But like I was the only one in my school dressing like how I was dressing, like wearing fucking bell bottoms and like women's tops and shit, like crazy shit that's fitted to your body, you know, like you could wear whatever the fuck you want, bro. You could wear a fucking cardboard box over your head if you really want to, and that shit will be pretty hard, bro. One day I'm gonna perform with a fucking KFC bucket on my head.
That's so sick. Shout out Slipknot, or who was it? No, who was the KFC was Limp Bizkit.
Think so.
Shout out Limp Bizkit. Piercings, tattoos. When did that start? How old were you? What was your first?
Soon as
tattoo?
I could, bro. Growing up in the house, I couldn't get shit for like piercings, tattoos, dyeing my hair. I couldn't do shit with my body. My parents were real conformists, bro. But like, I'm doing what I want now. I might get a lot of lip piercings.
What was the first one that you got?
I think the first one I got was my nose, then I got my dermals. Yeah.
And I see one tattoo.
Got grandma on me. Yeah.
And how old were you? And what's the story there?
I think I was 17 in LA. I just wanted to say fuck it and just like get a cartoon that I really fuck with. It's my favorite cartoon ever.
Sick. Like how old were you when you first started traveling to like in New York and LA and all that?
15.
So crazy.
Labels flying me out. Like
so
15.
crazy. And like your family was like, we don't know what the fuck is happening.
I flew my mom out with me the first time.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't even be alone.
Yeah.
I wasn't old enough.
Yeah. It's like you can't check into a hotel or probably even on the flight.
Nah, none of that shit.
Yeah. What am I missing? Is there anything I haven't asked you? There's so much. I'm sure I've fucking
It's a lot of lore. But
so
if
much
you look
lore.
into it and you find the things that you like, you're going to be content with whatever, you know? Like, I don't really like the fact that people listen to stuff because other people are listening to stuff. And, like, that shit kind of turns off the whole, like, personalization of your music, you know? Like, you got to listen to exactly what the fuck you want to listen to. You got to do what the fuck, like, exactly what you want to do. You got to dress how you exactly want to dress. Be you to the fullest extent, unapologetically.
Sheesh. I was going to ask if you have any advice for young artists who maybe they haven't even recorded their first
Y'all
song
fucking
yet.
suck!
That's the advice. Don't
Y'all
do it.
fucking suck!
Just stop.
Suck. Just quit, bro. Because, like, music is just so, like, overproduced at this point. Like, everybody's making a song like the guy that made the song, you know? So, like, niggas that are inspired by me listening to the different types of music like that, it's not gonna come out that insane, you know.
Right.
But you never know. There could be that one person. If you want to be that one person that goes up off this shit, bro, you will be that one person.
And it sounds like the advice is you got to be yourself.
Yeah.
They can't make your sort of music and think it's going to work because you're already doing it and it's already working for you.
Vocal presence and shit, bro. We deal with clones every day.
Where do you see yourself in, like, I don't know, 5 years? Like, what's like in your brain of where this is when you're 23?
I want to be one of the biggest rock stars here, bro. Like, taking my shit to a different level, bro. Punk is not dead. Grunge is not dead. All that shit could be revived.
What about when you're 50? Do you see yourself as an old man, or is this more of like
smoking a blunt somewhere on the beach or something? I don't know.
Okay.
Old as fuck with a family.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Nice house in the woods. Could be anywhere.
That sounds
could
like
end
a
up
dream.
anything. Like, possibilities are endless.
Yeah.